July 7th, Tuesday. Back to another market recap and look at some stocks and what happened today exactly. Dow Jones finished minus 396, really faded. S&P minus 33, then the NASDAQ down minus 89, small caps minus 30. VIX was up to 29.43. Gold 1808, 1861. Silver, crude's 40.34. So let's take a look at the top gainers today. CRVS, nice gap and go here, 96 million. This started pre-market. This is the 5-minute. All the way this started at 7:05 a.m. Really big candles. I don't like just large candles, like large moves, just like that. It came back in and really held. You can see support here really held at 480. Excuse me, this is 5. It really held this. See these wicks? A little bit below and then took off here, but there was a cross up here. So that's a change of direction type of pattern. Excuse me. 650, then went down, and this was a fader the rest of the day. It really didn't do nothing. These little candles just couldn't get over that 20 EMA. So this definitely wasn't really a great long at all. What was the news on this? CRVS, is there news? Corvallis, pharmaceutical news, clinical trial, novel immunotherapy, patients with COVID-19. So that was COVID-19 news. ANVS, this was a nice pre-market move. Here you go, right here. Cross form, change of pattern 8. So you always wait for a pattern to form. This is just going straight up. Wait for a move, and look where it came in at. 7, and then 650 to 13 EMA right here. Look at these nice wicks. And that was a nice long all the way up here until the open. And you move this down to a 3-minute. Either wash down right here, found support right about 775. First green candle and started to take off again. This is a very quick trade. Then you had a massive drop right here. And then it was a short the rest of the day. So these are kind of quicker moves today. Pre-market was a little bit longer, but this at the open, you had to wait for a decision here because this went down, then wait for the bounce. Or if you're playing short, you're playing short there. That's good. ANVS, what was the news on this? Receives institutional review board approval to initiate phase 2 study of Parkinson's disease. So this is another bio. ELGX, no interest, penny stock. HEPA, HEPA. Excuse me. This is over 325. This was more of like a triangle here, or you can make it lower. Broke up 325 all the way up to 4. Came back in. Look at this support here. Let me get to the 5-minute. Found support right under. See the 1328. That's why I use it. They work well together, and they always come in conjunction with these moves down with these candles. So this moved all the way up to 450. Then came back a little further, but this is putting in the lows each time we're getting higher here. So this was a nice long each way, even a little bit of short here, but it's mainly a long chart. What was the news on this today? HEPA, Novax, and HEPA Pharmaceuticals and Healthcare announces preclinical data supporting novel two-pronged approach to treating COVID-19. There it is, another COVID-19 news. VSLR, this is solar. I think they're coming. Let me see here. VSLR, if my computer is working. They're solar though, and I think they did a, the companies combined, or someone bought someone out. Let's see if my computer will get going. Oh, that's not working here. My computer's stuck here. But anyway, it's a solar play. This is a tougher trade pre-market. When they put in these weird wicks sometimes, they'll really shake everyone out. It's terrible there. Just had a nice move over 1325. Look at that. Right here is the small pullback. And then it broke up all the way to 15. Then look again, look where the pullback is, 20 EMA. That's what I'm trying to do too. Use these lines, these 13, 20 EMAs, because they always come in conjunction. Look at this. Back here, and back to 15, and then this is a nice long all day. All right, yeah, some runs require vintage solar, creating home solar giant. Excuse me. FTAC, no interest. There's just a fade all day. Novaks, I believe this had good news. This is up to 115, all the way to about 100. Came back to a little below 100. And then it became a long. This is a tougher trade, but once you get by this, it was a short, and then the shorts had the cover here with that hammer candle. It came up into 102, 110, and it really held all day. So it's been incredible. NVAX has been a long trade. It's been amazing. No interest in that. Run right here at 24. It was tougher on the 3 minutes. Sometimes you got to get a 3 minute to get an entry a little better. And this was nice over 24.50. And then we had little pullback again. Look at these two little candles. Didn't even pull back that hard to 25. Came up again. Look where this one touched again. 20 EMA, 25.75, and then took off again. So these patterns, you'll notice they're all the same here. So look at that right here. If you're trading this, you get in here. Excuse me. And this gives a 27. Then you're like, oh, it's pulling back. I'm getting out. Wait, because the 13's over to 20 here. It won't be a strong cross down unless it's something like this. You really see it bending here. This is not a bend at all. It's a fake out. And that's why they did. Look what happened. It's been back tested. This is proven it works all the time. SVVC. This was a nice momentum play straight up and sideways about 530, 470 to 530. BWEN, not a lot of volume here, but it was a long. You want to see a lot more volume. ACST, kind of a penny play here. 65 cents all the way to 75, small 10-cent gain. CRDF, a lot of volume. It's really spiked up on this. And that's how you knew something was up. And then it kept going here all the way to 530, then a fade. No interest in that. VXRT, a little choppy. Then look at that late. Look at the volume. Really took off. MOGU, just 325. Look at this line here. See, draw your lines. At each little line, wherever you're playing this, look at it. It's a triangle. There's an ascending triangle, about 350. And then right here, you have a descending triangle. If it breaks over this line, there's your buy. Like 4. You want to make this wider too, like 4 to 450. Then you have 425. And it took off all the way to 675. That was a really good long. It was a strange day too today. It was like early stuff wasn't moving. It seemed like late, and then things got together a little better. But it was really an odd day because the market was down, but some small caps moved again. Looking at all the prices here, not a lot of pennies this time. You're looking at $5, $6, 5, some pennies, but over $1. A lot of stocks. LVGL. Higher price over 86 to 95 and sideways. MXL, not great buying here. Look at that. That was a nice fade. THM. See, charts like this, if you can catch it, you're not going to catch every chart. So this was above 197. Look at this. Ascending triangle there. You can play this many ways. You just put your line right here so you know that's the previous high right there. You got to break that. So you're putting in if you're playing on the dip right here, you're playing it lower. If you're playing on the breakout, you're playing it right about 197. Now you play the breakout and it doesn't happen, you're buying at the highest point. So there's more chance that you'll be down at that point. If you're buying it here, you know you have support right here. If you're buying it up here, you're going to have definitely a bigger loss. So this took off. This went to 225. Look at that. VBIV. This was over 320. Not a bad little trade. If you get this in early, you got a good 50 cents. Excuse me, choking here. Vibe, pure fade. UMRX, which is down right here. This is a nice channel. See, on each pattern or chart, every chart's gonna be different every day. I mean, some could be the same, but when you see this, you pick it up. You pick up this like channel. It's just hugging 180 to 190. Then it starts to take off. Look at this candle. That is a big candle, open candle. And then this is today's open at 2. It's a great entry right here. Beginning at 2. And then you see these high wicks. Maybe get out 310, 320. Very good long, then a fade. UAVS on the daily chart. Had this pinned at 150, then like faded, and then just popped up. So you're not going to catch that. And it's a really choppy trade right there. PTRN, 930, 940, just kept coming all the way to 1030. Pretty good loan there. IFRX, this was like, was this like $50, this stuff? Yeah, look, this stock dropped when it's like 35, and all the way down to like 250. Came all the way up to almost 10. Faded back again. Now it's coming back again. Not great volume, but it did go up. You guys, I don't really trade you guys at all. I trade some ETFs, but I don't get into you guys for some reason. Unless it would be like a perfect day. Trading these is very hard. 4, FOUR. This was a really nice gainer. Not a lot of movement. Sometimes pre-market won't show anything. So right here, the only thing you see right here is that hammer candle. See that one down? That is a signal. Hammering out the bottom means they pushed it down, they came back up, and that's as low as it's going there. That's why it's a hammer. And it came up here, 39, all the way to 45, 46. That was a great long if you caught this. And this one's lower down. This is only 7%. So if you're not looking through your top gainers, a lot of times I just look for like the top 10. You're not going to catch that. Blue, this is pure momentum. Green candle here. Then you have a little hammer candle, but look, less volume here. That is bullish. And it held it go down here. So this is a nice long too, over 59, all the way to about 65. PDSB, not a bad long. Quick trade here. Jagex, no interest in this. Penny, overstock. I say this on every video. Look at this. I keep drawing this out as a broadening wedge. This is incredible. This was like 2 something. Now it's $45. If someone held this, and really, as soon as you maybe get in here, 13's over 20. You saw these moves, but if you're like long in this stock, there's no reason to ever fade it unless something like really start to go down here. And that's why it's hard if you want to catch these the long side, unless you're like a long-term investor. It's an incredible long if you have that. That's crazy. PSTV. This wasn't bad, right over 245 here. Really got low the volume, then it really took off to 270, small gainer there. I try to always look for at least 50 cents to $1 on each trade. I mean, sometimes if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You get 30 cents, but Boozy came up all the way to 310. What else we got here down the list? Looking for some more. INO, former runner INO right here. Now, see the trend on this, the overall trend? Spike, came down, consolidate, spike, consolidate, another spike. There it is. So the trend in this is long. To stay long here. And this was a nice candle today. So this had over 21 all the way to 2250. Came back, held 2150. Look at this takeoff. Anytime you see this nice 13/20, that's what I go by. You see these nice little moves. I'm not worried about the candles. I'm looking at, as long as we don't bend like this, this is a massive candle. Then we start to dive down here. You see it like it's going sideways now. And then it starts to dive down. So you know something's up right there. SOI, little red to green, 710, and it's not bad, 80 cents on that. ECRX, over 510 was a strong trade. ARCO, there's a nice little dip here at 480 all the way to 515. LABU, this is Biotech Bulls. 63 all the way to 66.50. Excuse me, 66.50. I usually don't play this, but this was a strong run today. MCRB. A lot of these are weird candles. Sometimes it charts. Nothing's ever going to be easy trading. Well, sometimes it is, but a lot of times it's not. You go here all the way to 510, look at this, 525, and it's like, it's washing around here. It's like very choppy up and down. Then it finally broke out. When you see this candle that is volume, that was a major 595,000. Wait, 659,000 in volume. 520 all the way to 570. CRSP 85. This took off to 93. And all these moves, these pure, like this pure momentum, this like their burst. You're not going to be able to get these stocks unless you're looking at it. Like if you get it here, most days you're not going to catch all that move. Now, if you see this moving and you're here, it looks pretty comfortable, you can get in here. Now, how do you know when you're chasing? That's the tough part. On this screen, like this is my TC2000, yeah, everything comes here, stocks will be lower and they go higher. So to me, it's your whole screen. If you're going here to here, on a stock, see this is like 3/4. You know, to say you're buying up here, and it came from here. You're not buying up here. That's chasing. I sort of go 50% of my screen. So here to here, it'll probably be about here, or maybe here. And you can see that's where it was too. This is a nice move, and then right there it started to fade a little bit. So you can judge on the move. It's the beginning of the move. It starts getting more and more, getting higher. Then you got to be wary of that. AYRO, this is yeah, yesterday's move. Tougher trade here, very choppy. GRBK over 1180s, not bad to 1290. WIO. Snap was a good trade. Over 2350 to 2525. NTLA. This is another one. There's your line from yesterday too. Once this got over 2275, look at that. Nice takeoffs. So a lot of these prices, these stocks were lower today. Made good moves, like under like 10%. They made a lot of strong moves to the long side. UNFI here. All right, so let's take a look at the SPY. And the SPY really sold off. And what we have here, this is like I said, we have here, higher, then we got lower, lower. I thought we were going to get the 320, that trend line. Maybe we'll still get there. We'll see if this is something. We're up high on stochastics. So, excuse me, running very high here. Is this going to come down again? Maybe we're in this channel now. It looks like 300 to 320, 323-ish. The market is very up and down now. Looks like a W now. W, it would be almost a double bottom. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 would take off. So we'll see if this can get over this though. And on the 5-minute, really washed down here. So we're at 313 right now. On the weekly, the run's still very high, and on the stochastic, very high. And then you have to see the 13 EMA. See how this wrapped underneath? That's why all these indicators are important. It touched here, bounce, bounce. We have 13/20, still bullish. So If this comes back again, it might come to here. So look where we're in this chop now. 320, about 300 in that zone. And then we'll see if a bigger move eventually happens. On the monthly, still nothing real extraordinary. All green candles right here. NASDAQ is ridiculous. There's the weekly. I mean, this is high up. This is made on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle move. This could come in a little bit. We'll see. Dow Jones. Stuck between 25,000 and 27.5. This couldn't get through this gap, so we'll see what happens here. This starts to come over. This is like very tough trading lately because you had to move down, then we bounced a little bit, then we chopped, then we look like we're in a down move, then we bounced here for about 5 days. So it's very hard to swing trade or anything at this point. IWM is a trend line here. See this? You got many points touching 1, 2, 3, 4. I would look for 140 to hold, maybe slightly under. We'll see if that happens here. You do have a crossover on stochastics. Dow Jones Transports. So that moved to 10,000. Then we chopped down. It's another one. This is very wavy, not good. Some cyclicals, airlines, ALK. This was trending towards a breakout. See, you still have a very bullish stochastic, so this could be a fake out. It looks like a fake out. But this move here was sort of like drifting. The low kept getting higher, but I don't know what this cross is. Very odd move here. We're going down now, or it's just a fake when we go back up. And what else? JetBlue. Another one. See that coming down. It's looking bearish, so it's definitely not good. Line Airlines too. This is coming down. DIN continues down. This broke all support, so that doesn't look good. Now had that hammer, but it's I got hammered down, and it's colored red. It's not exactly showing strong support there. TNA. TNA was a fake out here. You look like you're going higher. See this higher, higher. It's like going, it's like a stair stepper. Then we just got crossed down right there. Well, look if 23.6 fibs can hold. UDAL. Same thing. This was trying to break this trend line or in a tight symmetrical triangle here. TQQQ. This is forming. It's a very high wick here, like a reversal wick, which doesn't look good there. What else we got? We got FAS. This is going up, and then you just got, see that gap that just crushed everything. All these moves just got crushed today to the downside. Toxel still high up here. This might come back down. Gold was good. I haven't been looking at gold in some time, and maybe I should have, because look at this. Ever since about 65, this is 82. And this was a good run today. You had a move right over 78. And we chopped a little bit here. We're going back and forth, and a nice breakout to 79.50. And this took off to 83.50. Gold is over 1,800. It's been extremely strong. That's Nougat. JNUG. Same pattern here. Sideways. Once it's got over 115, it'll double top here. 121. It's a $6 gain. So gold's looking very good. UVXY. This is in this very long wedge now. So this had, downward move after the 15th, and it started to sideways and really get hammered down. Today was a good move. Seemed like the bottom was right here, about 11.25, and then we put a green handle at 11.30. and we start to cross over. Right over 30 was good. And then we held support at 30, and it really took off to 32.16. So that is looking good right now. This might have another day in it. So UVXY. On the other side, SDAO. This is bearish ETF. Just have to see that it said the wash down. This is a reverse of the up days on the Dow. So just chopped around. Eventually it broke 23.15 to the upside. Very tough to read this pattern. SQQQ. This finally took off 644, but very small gains. I don't really get that. TZA. Nice double bottom here. This took off 21.10, 22.28. FAS 1730, 1790. See, this was a chop, and eventually it's going to go either way, breakout or breakdown that broke out. So gold definitely been moving. Look at DFN. DFN get hammered. I know I posted some stuff on StockTwits that said it was going to be a breakout to 19. That's an algo. I do go to websites that have algos, and they give you a formula that tells you what it's going to do. They punch in the formula. Obviously, it didn't work. And this broke the 12 to 13 range. See, this is in a range, and eventually it cannot get over this 1320 MA right now. That is a nasty candle. I don't like this here. It doesn't look good. We did get oversold here. This very, just above 22, still oversold. Now, there's two ways you can look at this. We have a trend line. If you bring this trend line even lower to the lowest point right here, this could go to maybe 10. But I'm keeping it because we have 1, 2, 3. These are 3 connecting points. You have 1, 2, 3. We'll see if tomorrow this 11 holds, and then we bounce again. We'll see that on DFIN on the weekly. The weeklies are crossover, which doesn't look good here. We came up. Only if we cross up higher now, then we go like that. We'll see how that works. And Boeing was dragging down a lot of this. You had the falling wedge. It came out. It was above 1320 MA, and then look at this. It's not a good candle here. You don't want to see this candle. Is this going to just keep going here? Maybe test this 170. It's possible. And then maybe we bottom again and come up. So a lot of unanswered questions right now. Very choppy, iffy patterns. Doesn't look good. So, and a lot of chop. So, ERY, this is Energy Bears. Not a bad move, 52 all the way to 53.47. ERX, this faded. This is on the bull side. SCO, this is on bearish oil. Very choppy. Nothing really to trade there. All right, some other, let's look at the cruise liners. Norwegian. See, a lot of these patterns, the cyclical stocks, are all from the same patterns, like airlines, restaurants, etc. Tight, wedge down, it started to break out. You thought that was the move. We're going to start, trying to go up here. Looks like a fake out right now. It's fading. Can't get over to 1320. And if this keeps going here, see the true trend line. That's why you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could be heading lower here. This could be the true low, 12, if you connect these points. So that could be possible at that point. CUK, another one. See that some more heading towards that trend line. RCL, 1, 2, 3. This could be heading lower still. And CCL, which is actually broke the trend line if you connect these points. So this had a fake breakout. Falling wedge is a bullish only, and it's a neutral, I guess, chart pattern. So is proved to come up here, but it looks like a fake out at this point. Total fake out. And now it's coming down. Now it's very oversold. So where are we at right here? It's at an 8. So any news in the market, this will shoot up strong, but it's looking bad at this point. Airlines, restaurants, like Den, still in that going down wedge. DRI. Even this was coming out. It's like very weird pattern. It's like a wedge, then it went sideways. It's just very messy to trade at this point. Some casinos. Wind tried to break out. But what you see here, a lot of these, the 1320 MA, this is a reverse. The 20s over to 13, which is bearish, which is a little bit going down here. That doesn't look good. LDS, Las Vegas Sands. This was looking stronger right here. They did a nice hammer candle, held over to 20, but today, look at that gap. Came down strong. It's a bearish candle, all the way bearish. Some financial REITs, that's not looking good. MFA, Hall. All put in the hammer candle, still down here. So on airlines, cruise, the cruise ships, we have restaurants. What else? These REITs is very choppy play right now. When we had all these moves back in June, like this run up, now, we came down looking for the next spike up, but it's all over the place right now. You're getting no direction. So these are very tough to swing. Trade intraday, you can trade them intraday. Some of them looks like, what did it look like? I didn't even look at this chart today, intraday. NCLH. This was a bearish chart, so it was a short all day. But yeah, right now it's a chart. We have no direction. So what's working is UVXY, the bearish ETFs, and the other side ETFs too. They're bouncing. So intraday, it's back and forth. What else do we have? JNUG and Nugget have been working. So, and you look on let's look on like 30-minute. See, this came out of this. It was like a symmetrical triangle all the way from here to here. Then we broke out. This has been a nice long since the 19th. Since what day was this? June 19th. And then we had some moves down, but up. But the trend has been up, so gold's been working. And of course, you have your top gainers, the penny stocks, small caps. They're working right now again, getting some good gainers. So we'll see how this goes the rest of the week. Really no direction in the market. We're going back and forth right here. As we can see, we made this big run up from March. Then we had a gap down. We thought this was going to be another drop. But are we going down here? Nope. It held and it bounced up, but lower. Then this fake here, this candle, then lower. Then we had a 5-day move up. But we got to break that previous high. Now, what are we going to do the rest of the week? Are we going here? Back to 300? It's like channel 3 to 320. We're going to find out soon enough. Or are we going to come back here and bounce up? Or maybe even tomorrow bounce up. We don't know yet. On my bigger chart right here, this is the daily. You have a golden cross. The 50 days ready to cross over to 200, which is very bullish. That's why you see this right here at 302, 300. This is holding. So that is great support. Once 50 is over 100, and what's this line? This is the 150 line. So, and then you have your 100 screaming here. So stochastic rover bought. It looks like a crossover MACD. Elliott wave still bullish. RSI is getting lower though. So there's a lot of mixed signals. It's very strange chart patterns right now. As we can see in the run up back last year, look at this. Little dip, and then we just washed down. And then even this was a pretty good long all the way up. A few little blips here. So we're in a very chop. So it's very tough to get long positions, early swing trading. We'll see. So that's it for now. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully make some good trades and maybe the market will be more bullish. And that is it. Peace. Like the channel and please subscribe. And that is it for now. Take care.